poppin'? I'm at the Hard Rock Hotel. Rev. My dear friend Rev. Give me 1 second, guys. What's poppin', everybody? It's your old pal Boogie Bob. I'm not starting the show until David Young gets in here. That's just how it works. Look at how good I look. Look at that. Darkened it up a little bit. Someone told me Rhonda was going to be here today, so I had to get it together. The guy is playing Nothing Compares to You right upstairs. I don't know the words. Away from me. It was written by Prince. You didn't know that. #1 hit from Sinead O'Connor. I'm gonna do something real special in a few minutes. At the restaurant, yeah. Nothing compares to you, bitch. Sorry. Nothing compares to you. Everybody at home, come on. Nothing compares to you. Guys, this is my location. Bob spot. This is my shit. I'm a VIP up in here. Guys, remember when Alicia Keys, her outfit was right here? They changed it out. This is a really nice piece of memorabilia. Elton John. Elton John wore this in 1976 for the bicentennial, a performance in Massachusetts. Nothing compares to you. If I'm to take you up these stairs right here, I could show you who's performing up there, but we're not doing that right now. Just because you want to see Sammy Davis Jr.'s boots, I decided to make that dream come true for you. There's Sammy's boots. What is he, a size 5? Come on, bro. You like Cab Calloway? Heidi, 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 ho. Heidi, 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 he, Cab Calloway. But that's not what we're doing today. Today we're spreading love, kindness, and compassion. Come on, shorty. Come on, girl. The door works by you pushing it. Put some effort into it, shorty. Put your hand on the thing and push it. This is my beautiful location. Hard Rock. Airplane mode. I just turned the airplane mode off. We're in Midtown. We're not even in Times Square, so I don't know why I'd have a bad connection. Guys, the Roosevelt Hotel has been making the papers. It's been going global. Let me know if we're okay. Because I could always reboot. Scream! What's going on? Finally, RJ for the rescue. I'm golden. Nobody else tells me we're okay. Rhonda says we're okay. Sometimes RJ lies, so I gotta have someone else backing up his story. So, RJ likes to tell lies. Ever since he got out of prison. Okay, guys, this is my block we're on. This is my block, 48th Street. This is my worst enemy. Fox News. Donald Trump gets indicted for the 3rd time. Looking at 80 years in prison. 44 felonies. It's #1 story on every channel on the planet, except if you go to Fox News. They're going to tell you about Hunter Biden's laptop. Guys, we've been trying to get him for 8 years. I think we might have him on a misdemeanor penis picture. I got a moron friend of mine calling back to back to back. He better not call again, bro. It's going to piss me off. I'm in a good mood. I'm getting ready to tell you what's going on. By the way, that's Fox News. It's your trusted news organization. As long as you don't ask them anything about Trump. It's a witch hunt, folks. That's their story, and they're sticking to it. All right, you guys want to know what I'm going to do now? I got to tell you what I'm going to do now. The Roosevelt Hotel, folks. I don't know what happened, but they dropped 5,000. Is the word refugee? Migrants? I guess migrants. I treat all people the same. In fact, I'm compassionate and empathetic towards anybody who's going through that kind of hell. But I saw the naked cowboy over here today. He made the mistake. Naked cowboy, if you go on my channel right now, I just posted a video. Rev posted it for me. Where the naked cowboy gives money to the homeless. He does, pulls it right out of his guitar all the time. Well, he made the mistake of pulling money out in front of the migrants. There was 3,000 or 4,000 of them. They all want money. I don't blame them. They want to, you know, guys giving out money, they're going to line up. He don't got that kind of money to give out to 3 million people lined up. So it's great to help people, but you can't help 400 people right there starving. I'm walking to the Roosevelt Hotel right now. It's on 45th. We're on 47th. So 2 blocks and an avenue that way. Don't mind me, ma'am. Don't mind me, ma'am. I'm nothing. We're just walking. I was in a really good mood, but now I'm a little grouchy. A little bit grouchy. I'm downright ornery. I'll start snapping on people. Did you see the Boogie Bob show yesterday? He was mean. I'm nice 99% of the time. At this point, he just has his siren on for no reason. He ain't going fast. He ain't going to McDonald's. Guy's going right there to McDonald's. Steve, put the siren on. I need a Big Mac. All right. Almost there. I wanted to go because I wanted to see it for myself. I do not like to see pain and suffering. I like to see hope and redemption and dreams. I'm praying that these people get the help they need. They were literally, the other night, don't walk out there. Look at this. I would have had a broken leg. Don't walk out there, bro. Just because the light's green, don't mean the bicycle's listening. There was 5,000 of them laying on the concrete the other night out in front of the Roosevelt, which is right down here. We're going to go by right now and see for myself what others are going through. While we're sitting on our $900 phones, eating McRib sandwiches, wearing our Yeezys, and while I'm sitting in the jacuzzi with 4 models from Sweden, I need to reflect. Think about others who don't have it as good. I held hands with a girl today. I didn't care for it. Did not care for it. It was maybe we made it about 30 seconds. I go, no, I'm not. This is not. I don't get it.
Turn left onto West 45th Street.
Exit. I'm going to turn left on West 45th Street. Yeah, the whole touching. Ugh. No thanks. I was in Little Italy, Chinatown. I was so exhausted that I had to go into a gay bar for 9 hours just to sit back and relax and talk to men at the bar. Just because I was, tired. It's not my sexual preference. But I was, 9 hours. It goes by so quick with all the lap dances and all right. It's actually a beautiful day in New York. I don't know how Celsius and all that works, so I'm going to say it's 75 degrees. The humidity is 4 million, I think. So as always, write your angry letters to Rev, care of Rev. And RJ will take some of your letters. Rev, is Tammany in here? Hi, David Young. Hi, Walk with Rhonda. Hi, Karina. Hi, Rev. Joe Hernandez is in here. Classic J Live's in here. You guys want to see some fun content, check out Classic J Live and check out Walking with Rhonda. I got 2 heavy hitters in here. Okay, thank you. Guys, I would love it if you could send your prayers to our dear friend Tammany. She's like the mom of the chat. Always making sure all of us are okay. I would like to send my love to her right now. She's great. She's not as good as treating. No way. No way. She's better than Rhonda, but not as good as treating. That's just okay. My mama told me not to play favorites. We be buzzing. Hi, we be bzzz. How are you today? Chilling in Hawaii? Bone Man's in the house. Bone Man, you want a trip to China to go windsurfing with all those people and you have not called to collect your tickets. Melissa Lee's in the house. Hi, Melissa. Toilet Brush, where you been? Toilet Brush is in the house. Everybody want to walk with Rhonda? Now, guys, you've got to bring a lunch when you walk with Rhonda. She does like 10-hour. I don't know where she gets to you. She got 5 gimbals and 4 battery packs in her purse. And she does these long-ass walks. This girl goes. You want a bunch of great footage? Check out Walk with Rhonda. And I'm sure Rev, if he can find the link, will throw it up. David Young, I hope you're feeling well, my friend. Hope you're well. Guys, I'm not going to exploit anybody up here. Look at these menus. They took old beer kegs, hollowed them out, and made menus. Good idea. The little door opens up. You gotta lock it. You gotta put a lock because you have to lock everything in New York, or they'll come in and they'll steal your stuff. We could be dancing, yeah. All right, it's right after this light. So it's the Roosevelt. I think it was inundated with migrants. I think maybe Classic J Live sent me the video. There were thousands. Bowman subscribed to the channel. Your channel is not popping unless Bowman has subscribed. That's fact. And he'll bring half of Detroit with him. That's also facts. All right. Roosevelt Hotel, 45th. It's past the NBA store, which is right here. Hey girl. Hey girl, where you going? It's right down there. And then when we're done, we'll dip through Times Square. Now I'm going to take my shirt off. I like to do the Tuesday afternoon shirt off thing I do. It's pretty gross. I'm going to give you my lawyer said I had to give you a pre-warning that it's pretty gross. So I'm very handsome from the neck up, but down, no, not a good thing. It's gross. Like the face, that's a 10. That's a 10. From here down, it's only a 9. And from my waist down, it's also a 9. But you ain't heard that from me. Just, that was uncalled for. That was uncalled for. It's Boogie Bob After Dark. Hey, what's that thing where they whisper in the camera and everybody likes it on YouTube? Hey, I just wanted to tell you guys that I got a brand new camera. And, Amir, what is it called? Rev, what's it called? Where they talk all quiet into the camera. I hate it, but... Okay, everybody stop. Nobody move. Asram. Tammany, I love you from the bottom of my heart. I send my deepest, most heartfelt condolences, and I'm praying that all is well with you. And if you need anything except cash, I ain't got it. Anything, love, support, kindness, compassion, empathy, I got it. I think the world of you. The chat thinks the world of you. We love you dearly. And I'm praying for you. God bless you. For Tammy. All right, guys. I don't think it's a coincidence that the Roosevelt Hotel is it's right here past Madison. We've got ambulances. And buses. I think they're trying to just like push them off somewhere else. I can't see the light because this bus is stuck out too far. Is he gonna get me hit? Yes. Yes, bastard. I don't play around with those buses, bro. They'll kill you. I can't see because the dudes, I'll use these guys as my guinea pig. If they get hit, I turn around. But if they don't get hit, I keep going. All right. This dick, he's blocking the light. I can't see. Okay. So guys, what we're gonna start seeing is a lot of cops, a lot of buses, medical personnel. A lot of these people have nothing. They're desperate, they're hungry, they're worried, they're lonely. I'm sure it's better than where they were coming from, but it's still not great. This is yes, we care. This is this is a bus that's going to provide care. It's a mobile response clinic. This is a big one. So hopefully there we go. Hopefully people are getting the help they need. Hey, what's happening, man? We're gonna keep it moving. I knew that guy. All right, so I'm almost afraid of what we're gonna see down here. I wish I had a home as big as a cathedral. I'd take them all with me. These are people who left a very bad situation, coming to America where the streets are lined with gold, and a lot of them are not finding it. These appear to be migrants from African countries. Guys, there's 50 countries in Africa. Africa is a continent. See, you learn things on the Boogie Bob show. Right now you have people handing out stuff in line. This is, there's cops, paramedics. This is a bus that probably just got here. If you look, the lady is giving out Bibles or something. She's hopefully giving out food and water. You'll see bag after bag on the ground over there. These are literally everything they own in those bags. And I pray that every man, woman, and child over there finds love and acceptance and an opportunity for them and their family. More cops. I hate to see people without. The problem was, if I was a billionaire, I'd be broke in a couple days because there's just so many people that need your help. Grand Central Station's right here. Lots of news crews. As you can see, the line goes down the block. Every single person over there is from Africa. Don't know. I wish I did more research. If anybody else knows. Alright. I love the way you burn. Alright. I definitely do not want to exploit anyone. I want to be able to try to help someone, and I'm not able to offer any help today at all. I can tell you that I've been doing this a long time, and the migrants are almost 100% of the time from South American countries, Latin America. Now over there was all Africans, and over here is almost all Spanish. These are people that are trying to find a bed. I can't imagine. Guys, I'm tired. I can go down the street and sit in the McDonald's. I can go home and watch Netflix. I don't want to go over there and lay on the concrete. Just feels weird to see people over here drinking champagne. And nothing wrong with that at all. It just seems weird that people are sitting here drinking champagne, and across the street there are people who have nothing. Alright, I'm going to cross the street and walk the line. I walk the line And then I really didn't have a game plan coming down here. I bought a new camera, which I'll be unveiling tomorrow. It's a 360 camera. And there's cheese, pickles, and onions on a sesame seed bun. All right, we're going to walk the line. I am not walking to judge anyone. If anything, I wish that I could help every single one of these people secure employment, housing, love, and acceptance. I do not have the ability to do that right now. I can't imagine the uncertainty and how long have they been sitting here? 4 hours, 5 hours, 2 days, 3 days. Come on, players.
So she was.
They're just laying on concrete. They don't even have blankets to lay on. I really, really wish I could help these guys. This right here is 100% African. I wish that I could embrace them all and help them somehow. It's just very sad and tragic, but the bright side is, here's the police. The ones here have papers. Their papers are set up to where I believe once they get through this part here, that I believe they're able to get into this section here where they're going to be able to enter the hotel. Guys, it ain't going to be easy. It's probably very difficult. And the good news is the weather is decent today. They got security everywhere. They're not going to let you in the Roosevelt Hotel right now. You got the young families out here. I wish I could be a very wealthy man and rent out the Madison Square Garden. Beds and food and water for everyone until we figure out what's going on. All right. Be mindful of what you have and what you don't have. That was very rough on old Boogie Bob. I was born with this empathetic gene where if I see a fly limping down the street, I'm emotionally damaged. Because to see human beings, horrible. And when I'm not in a position to help anyone, we're going to walk and talk. That's all. The thing is, I believe there's a job for every person over there. Maybe 1,000 people over there. I believe it. Learn how to ride, Dick. You're gonna kill somebody, moron. Almost hit me. Almost hit the old lady. He's yelling at him. Almost hit him. All right.
Like the glue on your shorts.
I walked around Chinatown for like 4 hours. I went to Mulberry Street. Did not even get me a damn sausage sandwich. All right. What do we got here? I'm actually going to be working to secure showers, food, and resources here in Cali. Wow, that's amazing. God bless you, Rhonda. I think that is the most noble thing in the world, is to help your fellow humans any way you can. I have today is one of those days where I have nothing to help any person down there. Even if I had 20 grand in my pocket, it'd be gone in 2 seconds. Those people need help. You could see it's a bureaucratic nightmare. The city is stretched thin, and or they say they are, who knows. And every day more buses arrive, and I will never say a negative word about them arriving. It's how they're handled when they get here that gives me heartache. Love everybody. That would be wonderful. Everybody can get off and say, okay, you got housing for 6 months and here's a job. Good luck. New York is a very, very, very tough city. I don't have any friends out here because all my friends, I befriend somebody and they leave. I've been out here 30 years and I've had 10 best friends all leave because it's very difficult to stay. Here's Morton's Steakhouse. Good old Morton's. I'm just walking. This is the Fred E. French building. Whenever they have this, that means it's a historical landmark. It's a landmark since 1993 from Tiffany and Company. Fred French building was constructed in 1926 as a home of the prominent real estate firm. I don't care. How about that? And it said in the small print that Bob Hope once took a poop on the 9th floor. So that's pretty cool. I didn't even know that Bob Hope took poops. So, guys, here's the NBA store. That stands for the National Basketball Association. See, you learn things on the Boogie Bob show. You learn stuff. Across the street is Uggs. And if you try to go there during the Christmas holiday season to buy a present, you cannot. The lines are 10 hours long. It's like they're giving out free heroin. And nothing's better than free heroin. We have a Uggs up by one of my locations. I have Lavo, one of my clubs. By the way, there's the Empire State Building. One of my favorite clubs, I've been there since the opening, is Lavo, the restaurant and the nightclub. It's up on 58th Street. Right across the corner is an UGG store up there. And one day I bought walkie-talkies for my guys for the coat check. And they could tell someone upstairs, hey, bring down the fur coat, ticket 225. But while we were doing it, we heard the Uggs people from across the street on their channel. And the guy would be like, Marvin, I need a size 7 in the brown tan wool. Size 7 low top brown tan wools, please. And I didn't do it, but my workers were having fun. They started calling on the walkie-talkie. Hey, Marvin, I need a pair of the brown suedes, size 10, Marvin. You got it, coming right up. After, I don't know, an hour of us doing that, I should have stopped my workers from doing it. After an hour, by the way, look at this. It's a Tesla cab. There's a Tesla. He ain't paying no gas bill. He got a Tesla. Finally, old Marvin caught on, and he started saying, bring the fur coat down to 2nd floor. We got a lost ticket here. And I gotta be honest, it wasn't so funny when the shoe was on the other foot. I was like, Marvin, you think that's funny, playing games with people while they're at work? How dare you? See, I could dish it out, I just can't take it. Can't take it. How dare you, Marvin? We're just walking. Where's Rob H? That's Norman, everybody. That's Rob H's dog, Norman. And Norman's a good boy. He's a birthday boy. Happy birthday, Norman. Stormin' Norman. Look at him. He's always got a little blue bandana on. I think he's a Crip. I think he might be a Crip. But that is Norman, and we're shouting out, Norman, happy birthday, buddy. Happy birthday. Someone tell Rob H. As you know, our children are our children, but our cats and our dogs are also our children. I don't have kids, but I got 4 cats, all children. By the way, my cats are better than your children. That's a fact. That's a fact. We're just walking. I got nothing going on. Anybody got anything going on? We're just going to Times Square. He's just like... Guys, at 7:30, Queen Latifah's gonna drop by. So I'm hoping all you new people are here for that. Just gonna talk about our new project, Equalizer Season 3. So stick around for that. And on Tuesday of next week, Tom Arnold is dropping by. So that'll be fun. Tom Arnold is dropping by. We're just walking. I got nothing on the agenda. Because if you're just tuning in, usually the show's amazing. Today is shit. But usually, it's fantastic. Is the Mighty Bull in here today? Hold on. Ooh, Rhonda's got a birthday coming up. And every year, Rev likes to buy people iPads on their birthday. So Rev, that's pretty cool. So Rhonda, just make sure that Rev has your address, your ID, the whole 9, so he can get you the brand new iPad. Brand new iPad. DJ reviews it. Under 2. If you got something you want to see reviewed, you can go to DJ Reviews It. Yeah, 2 minutes or less. That's all you're getting from him. If you got something that needs to be reviewed and it's 3 minutes long, he ain't doing it. Ooh, strip house. Oh, it was a food place. I thought it was something else. My bad. Beautiful Maserati. I'm just walking. I got nothing up the agenda. Rob H, were you in here when I just showed Norm? Did Rob H miss his own dog's birthday party? Rob, we were giving out prizes and there was strippers, male strippers. You missed out. Jason Francis is here. Hi, Jay. I go to Jason Francis's Instagram page every day. By the way, guys, I started another Instagram. You guys have seen my Instagram where I have all my pictures of me and my celebrity buddies. You've seen my other Instagram, Bob's Bird Pics, where I have all my pictures of beautiful birds. Like this one here. Look at that picture. Ain't no YouTubers taking pictures like that. It's a Boogie Bob picture. So check that out. But I just started a new one for my coat check business. It's a Harvard Club, folks. It's a Harvard Club. I went to the Harvard gift shop. It was nice. Got a sweatshirt. I was asking if the Mighty Bull was here because I got something for him. I think if there was ever any dispute about who's winning the bull hunt, hold on. not letting me add it. I'm trying. It says unsupported file. I'm going to be sending it to him on his Instagram, but I wanted you guys to see it. You guys want to see something super cool? I mean something super cool? I think you should watch this just for a minute while I do some walking. This is why I'm considered the 5th greatest YouTuber in Hell's Kitchen. I think you're going to really enjoy this. Rev, this one's for you, my friend.
I love walking in Subway because it's like a box of chocolate. Mama says you never know what you're going to get. I can hear somebody shredding on a guitar in here.
This, my friends, is insane. I hope you enjoy. Guys, make sure you tune in tonight for my 12-minute video of this guy. He's fantastic. He does Little Wing right after this. I wish I could do that. Tonight, tune in. 12 minutes of that guy shredding in the subway. I only had $10. He got all 10. I said, look, I was going to spend $5 on a Big Mac, but you're better than a Big Mac. And then he played the second song, and he was better than 2 Big Macs. So stick around for that tonight, guys. Check the channel. I'll have his name, his link. He is super handsome. He can play the hell out of that guitar. I'm sure it doesn't sound good here on the live. But he also sang. Sounded just like Hendrix. Hold on, I gotta call the cops. Me? Yeah, what can I do for you? Officer, I'm lost. I'm in Times Square. Shut up, kid, I'll kill you. Sorry, officer, I apologize. All right, that was stupid. I apologize. They have about 200 of these left in Manhattan. These were all over New York City. And when Bloomberg took over, he decided to rip them all out. There's only a handful left around the city. Many of them, it'll just be the red box, the red stand, and this part will be missing. If you wanted to call the fire or the police, you have to push the button and they will speak to you through this speaker, the one with stickers all over it. And it's really important. They will not come to you. Lift the cover, push the button, answer the operator. You must answer to get help. If the operator says, "How can I help you?" and you can't speak, they're not coming. So, very, very cool. It's a Boogie Bob exclusive. So I stand up next to a mountain, chop it down with the edge of my hand. That's right. I stand up next to a mountain, chop it down with the edge of my hand. And I scoop up all the pieces. Make me a little island. I raise me a little sand. I don't know the words. Hello, girl. How you doing? Ooh. Shut up, Dick. Today is Shut Up Dick Tuesday. If you're honking for no reason, just to honk at people, you will get an obligatory shut up dick.
Oh, she said it was tiresome.
You guys like Sean Hayes? Sean Hayes, the great actor. This is Good Night, Oscar. What was the name of Sean Hayes'? Sorry, man. Sorry, brother. Check your wallets. Check your wallets. These people are all in line to go see Sean Hayes. It also has Doug Wright, written by Doug Wright, and Lisa Peterson, directed. I don't know who that is. Sean Hayes was the guy from The Thing, you know. It's a tour de force. Tony Award winner, Best Actor, Sean Hayes. How crazy is that? Will and Grace. I think it was Will and Grace. Guys, if you come to a Broadway show, let's say you're a fan of Sean Hayes, you will meet him. He'll do the show. He'll get out at 10 o'clock. And then he'll come over here to this door and he'll sign autographs. This is how I got engaged to Pam Anderson.
It's the greatest show.
Hi, Boogie Bob.
Hey, girl.
That's how I met Rachel Brosnahan,
Oh, I love
Robin Roberts, the Naked Cowboy. Rest in peace, Coolio. This is one of my best friends, Rob Bass. There's Corrupt. There's Tone Loc. And here is the greatest. There's me and Snoop. And here comes Pam Anderson. There's Rakim, the greatest rapper who ever lived. There she is.
I want to marry you. I'm not joking, girlfriend. Thank you. I love you, Pam.
Hi, Boogie Bob.
I could have married Sybil Shepherd if I wanted to.
Yeah, I first saw you.
She liked me.
You've been a boogie all night long, girlfriend. Look at this. And then my eyes. That was the best show I've ever been to, and I've seen them all.
And guess what? I'm going to the after party. And I'm going to holler at every shorty in the building. That's a Boogie Bob exclusive. So if you like Sean Hayes or any of the actors, almost all Broadway shows have a main actor. If you like them, you're going to meet them right after the show. One more block, guys. We're in Times Square. We're in Times Square. I'm taking my shirt off And don't forget, guys, Queen Latifah's dropping by in 12 minutes. All right. Here's another show. Alex Edelman, just for us. She's a little overzealous with the selfies. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Sorry. Gets a little tight around here. Make sure you hold on to your wallet, guys. That guy had his hand in my front pocket for like 9 minutes. After that, I said, stop it, sir. You stop it. 8 minutes, no problem. 9 minutes, that's unacceptable, sir. That's like second base. All right. Almost there. I'm gonna give you a little Boogie Bob tour. A Boogie Bob tour of Times Square. Hey girl. Hey, excuse me, I'm new in town. I was wondering if you could show me how to get to your place. No? That one needs work. It's a Boogie Bob classic, but it doesn't work. There but for the grace of God go I. That's facts. Lord, protect that man. We made it. No fist fights. I haven't been stabbed in 2 weeks. Not one stabbing in 2 weeks. That's like a record. I'm very proud of that, to be honest with you. We're going to, if you've never done a Boogie Bob tour, today you're in luck. Because you're going to. And it's the best tour in the whole world. The best tour on earth. We're going to holler at some women. I'm going to teach you what to avoid and what not to avoid. I'm going to show you where to get the best crack rocks in Times Square. Oh, the other guys, they'll show you where to get crack rocks, but not as good as these crack rocks. This is a Boogie Bob exclusive. We're gonna start our tour right up here. A comprehensive tour if you've never been to New York City before. Go get a pen and a paper and a scotch. I don't drink, but I heard scotch is pretty good. Get yourself a gallon of scotch. And I think you're supposed to chug it. I'm not sure, so don't quote me, boy, because I ain't said shh. I walked around Chinatown for like 5 hours, and then Little Italy, and then through Times Square all the way up to the Hard Rock Hotel, and I'm beat. So this ain't gonna be a long one. That's what she said. I'm sorry, that was uncalled for. That was childish and immature. Guys, 42nd Street is where Times Square starts. Right there. It only goes to 47th Street. That's the one with the Coca-Cola sign right there. So Times Square is literally from here to there. It is the second most popular tourist attraction in America after the Las Vegas Strip. Now the Las Vegas Strip is like 9 miles long. This is 4.5, 5 blocks long. Where you going, girlfriend? This is only 7th Avenue right there in Broadway. Where I'm standing now is Broadway. Many years ago they covered up with cement. No, there was no tables here. This was all cars. So you see 7th Avenue over there. Broadway was right here going the same direction. And it's really strange when you see old videos of mine where none of this existed. One day someone sat down and said, let's get rid of Broadway between 47th and 42nd in Times Square and give tourists a place to hang out. And now they hang out here. So, shall we start the tour? Guys, this is the New York Times building. It's One Times Square. That's it, called One Times Square. This building here in 1904, the newspaper came up here from downtown and decided to open up a newspaper, the New York Times, a building here. And other buildings decided to come here too. This used to be Longacre Square. They made horse and buggy carriages and stuff like that. The Knickerbocker Hotel is right there. Anyways, so this is how Times Square got named after the New York Times. That's the Times building. Right at the top of the building is the ball for the ball drop for New Year's Eve. And I'll show you that in a few minutes. This is the smallest police station in New York City. Guys, I gotta plug my battery in. Hold on one second. I gotta plug my battery in. I didn't plan on doing a 14-hour tour. I plan on doing a 2-hour tour. The weather started getting rough. Boogie Bob was lost. Okay, everybody, it's the cops. Everybody be quiet. It's the cops. Whenever you see two cops walking together, they're going somewhere. They ain't going to get a donut, bro. They're going somewhere. They're going to cause someone to have a bad day. All right, we're plugged in. We're ready to go. This is the smallest police station in New York City. It's a substation. And because since COVID came in, there's nobody allowed inside anymore. It's just a really small building. If they arrest 3 people, 2 of them got to sit outside on the sidewalk. And by the way, NASDAQ is right here. That's all the financial stuff. I don't know nothing about money. I haven't had money since 1947. So I'm not sure what NASDAQ stands for. North American System of Questionable. Guys, right here is the Medal of Honor recipients of New York. If you are a Medal of Honor recipient, that is the Medal of Honor is the highest award for valor in the action against an enemy force, which can be bestowed upon an individual serving. It's the highest medal there is. It's the Medal of Honor. And these hundreds of names here are all from the Civil War, just from New York. If you ain't from New York, you didn't make the cut. Over here they got the Philippine insurrection. Here they got Boxer Rebellion. Over here is World War I, World War II, Korea, and Vietnam. My dad was a hero in Vietnam and Korea. And on the very bottom is the War on Terror, which is the Middle East and what have you. Across the street, guys, this is the Hard Rock Hotel. Hard Rock Cafe. I just started the tour at the Hard Rock Hotel, which is the other location, which is my location. So, not to be confused with this one. But they got Johnny Cash inside. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Johnny Cash, the Man in Black, his statue's inside. It's on loan from the Wax Museum. But guys, this is the Paramount Building. Don't believe me, just watch. Paramount Building. This was the biggest, baddest theater in all of New York City. Held 3,500 seats. And this is where Elvis Presley debuted Love Me Tender, right inside that building. This is also where they had the big Bobby Soxer riot. The girls dressed up like Laverne and Shirley back in the 50s. They went ballistic when Frank Sinatra, they came to see him perform. They couldn't see him, so they flipped over 2 tables. Made all the news. It made all 2 channels of the news back then. This right here is the recruiting station. Army, Air Force, Navy, Marines. You do it right here. Uncle Sam wants you. This has been here since 1947. It went up a year after the World War II ended. And if you remember, the famous picture of the nurse kissing the sailor, sexual assault nowadays, but back then it made the cover of Time magazine. Pulitzer Prize, one of the greatest photos ever taken right here. And you guys know John Wilkes Booth, who shot Abraham Lincoln. He took a poop in the Raising Cane's right over there. So this Paramount building has a huge theater in there. It's not open for anything anymore. But after that, it was the WWF wrestling before WWE. You can go there, get a burger, and watch The Rock fight the Big Show and Stone Cold. And now it's the Hard Rock Cafe. Right there, it's the first Taco Bell in the United States that was completely automated. After COVID, you could go in there. You could also order beer and drinks in there as well. But you did not have to talk to a human. You can get your, hey girl, you can get your stuff right out of a damn cantina. That's a Taco Bell cantina. Over here, Mama said life is like a box of chocolate. That's Bubba Gump. And they just opened the brand new Raising Cane's. Raising Cane's. Over here, guys, this is Good Morning America, one of the most popular daytime talk shows on the planet. I've had Sybil Shepherd. Help me out here, guys. Who else I had BTK or B2, the Korean pop group. Jane Fonda. Ashanti. Robin Roberts, all on my show. Here's Homer Simpson. We're still walking and talking. There's the Hulk. My old nemesis. What's up, Playboy? It's the old, incredible Hulk. It's not so incredible. That's the mediocre Hulk. Right there. By the way, the Hulk was this huge hulking guy. This Hulk is 5'2". Right there, guys, the Palladium. You saw when I brought you there. For Rob Bass, Tone Loc, Freedom Williams, and of course my boy Vanilla Ice. Right there at the Palladium. Right here, guys, this is Lion King. This is really the only show left kind of on Broadway. Guys, remember, this is Broadway right here. A Broadway show does not mean it's on Broadway. That's a fact. A Broadway show just means that it holds 500 or more people. If it's $4.99 to $100, it is an off-Broadway show. All Broadway shows are on these side streets. There's the Schubert Theater right down there. Phantom was right down the street. Hamilton. People say the lights are bright on Broadway. 500 seats or more. Guys, these are the biggest thieves in New York. Not in Times Square, in New York. All of these costume characters right here. They will gang up on you and they will get your money. They will separate you from your cast. There's about 25 Minnie Mouses. I have pictures of some of them getting arrested. Let me see if I have them on my phone. I don't. They will fight you for your money. They have to work hard out here and they'll hustle you and they'll take your cash. Right here, guys, this is a building that was owned for years by MTV and VH1. That side down there with the green teddy bear, that was MTV, and you had Carson Daly with TRL, Total Request Live. It's the most popular show in the history of MTV. Right there every day, Christina Aguilera, Bruce Springsteen, whoever was popping. It didn't matter if it was Weird Al Yankovic. Whoever was popping at the time on MTV would be right there live, and there'd be tens of thousands of kids here. But on this side was VH1. And on this side, I have a really great video where I take you in and I show you how to meet Aerosmith. I used to teach a class on how to meet all your favorite celebrities in New York. There are rules to it. And if you want to watch a really great episode, it was my friends were in town. I taught them how to meet Aerosmith. Of course, on the video, you do meet the whole band. And you also meet Martin Lawrence from Martin. So that was pretty good. That was a good episode. You guys could check that out. Oh, and look at Rev. Rev is putting up the Michael Jackson video where Michael Jackson performed right here. He signed autographs for 6 hours right inside Virgin Records. I'll show you that in a minute. But if you want to check out the video, just type in Boogie Bob, Michael Jackson. We're just walking. I'm not making no eye contact here. This is where you get stabbed. With the weed sellers and the hip hop guys. And you just look forward, don't look at nobody. Don't say nothing, won't be nothing. Don't start nothing. It's showtime! It's showtime! What time is it? It's showtime. We're just walking. I'm giving you a comprehensive Boogie Bob tour. I hope wherever you're at, you're having a beautiful day because you deserve it. Please think about others today. That'd be great. I'm wondering where the hell Queen Latifah is. She's late. Queen Latifah, you late, girl. A little tidbit for the show. This guy right here is a hero. I think it's his father, but they've had that cart right there for I think 40 years. Long story short, a bomber, much like the guy who Timothy McVeigh, who blew up the Oklahoma building the day of my dad's funeral. They tried to have one here who filled up a van full of nitrous and fertilizer and lit the fuse. And this man caught him. And the police were called and put out the fuse and saved the lives of thousands of people. The hero, real hero. Right there, guys, is Planet Hollywood. That's where I started my career. If you've seen me, you know that my old boss was Bruce Willis, Sylvester Stallone, and Arnold Schwarzenegger. I worked for them right there. Charlie Sheen, Tiger Woods, Shaquille O'Neal, all my bosses, all inside that building. It is now taken down. It's a very sad part of my life, a happy part of my life, but I'm sad that it's no longer there. I had some really great times back then. Now we're going to get into the heart of Times Square. I gotta be honest with you, I have not seen this many cops out here in a long time. Guys, there's 360,000 people a day go through Times Square on average per day, per week. 360 every day of the week, every single day. You usually see 2 cops if you're lucky, or if you're unlucky, whatever you call it. But there's 4 cops right there. It's about the 20th cop I've seen today. I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna say something happened. A shooting, a robbery, something. Guys, the biggest ripoff in New York City is right here, this guy. Anybody who rides those bikes, I want you to know that the bike is $9 a minute. Some are 8, some are 7. And these girls are gonna get charged. By the time they get to the next block, it'll be 60 bucks. Then remember, they gotta come back. That's a $200 or $300 bike ride. Do not get in them. Do not. Unless you want to spend $300 to look at some dude's ass while he pedals in front of you. So it's horrible. Guys, the year was 2001. We had, unfortunately, the worst attack in the history of America with 9/11. And when it happened, the city was it was horrible. People would, no joy, no laughter. Mayor Giuliani, America's mayor at the time before he became a decrepit old creepy guy, he went on Saturday Night Live and he said, guys, it's okay to laugh again. I am a very joyous, happy person, and even I was just stuck in wallowing in grief. It was horrible. Horrible to be a New Yorker after that. You didn't know if you were going to get bombed. You didn't know if there was going to be more. It was a traumatic thing. Well, the world needed a superhero. Not just any superhero, the greatest pop star in the history of the world, the king of pop, Michael Jackson, November 5th, 2001. I think he was the 6th or the 7th when he performed, but November 5th was my birthday, and I ran into my best friend, Anishika. Never met her. I met her on film. If you guys want to see the coolest thing that changed my life, how often do you walk down the street in 2001 with a camcorder and you run into a beautiful young lady standing in line 4 days before anyone else is even there to meet Michael Jackson? He signed autographs one time in life at a function, and it was here when this used to be Virgin Records, the world's largest record store. And I happened to be walking by at 2 in the morning, saw the girl. Her name's Anishika. I spent all day with her today, coincidentally. She lives in California now, so I only get to see her a couple times a year. She came into town today, and we hung out all day. But if you want to see the day I met her, the most honest, gracious, beautiful woman that ever lived, right there, I met her, and she was the first person in line to go meet Michael Jackson. I came out here that day. I filmed for like 3 or 4 days. It's called Searching for Michael. And I filmed Michael coming out that door right there, waving at everybody. It was absolutely insane. Insane. And Rev is putting up the thing right there, right there. And I think that might be a short one. So it's an hour long of me filming Michael's fans. Guys, if you like breasts, these are the naked girls of Times Square. They have the feathers on their hats. They are not wearing bikinis. They are topless. They do have paint on their bosom. This is not costume characters. This is a gang. All of them are together, and every single one of them will jump you if you take a picture with them. They're gonna get your money. That's a fact. These are the naked girls of Times Square. They are wearing thongs, but they can go completely topless, because on the rule books of New York, there was a rule that women could go topless, and that's been on the books since like 1800s. And if you're a guy who wants to see some breasts while you're in New York, they're out here. There's about 10 of them. 10 of them means 12 breasts. 10 by 10 is times 2, 20. 20 breasts, I think. I've never been good at math. Excuse me, bro. All right, we are at the last part of Times Square. Avoid these guys, bro. They're supposed to have a sign. Legally supposed to have a sign like this guy right here. He charges a flat rate, but he doesn't tell you what the flat rate is. He ain't gonna tell you what the flat rate is, because when he pulls over, he's gonna want you to give him $180. 45 Mickey Mouses and 50 Minnie Mouses. But every time you see them, all they're doing is counting cash. Counting cash. Hi there. I didn't even get a hi there from the naked girl. I'm slipping. Can I get a hi there from this naked girl, or is it going to cost me $30? It might. You see the old perverty guys, the pervert guys standing around. Oh, come on, bro. Looking out the corner of their eyes. The old man's like, honey, let's stand here for a few more minutes. But honey, we got reservations to eat in a few minutes. I know, honey, but let's stand here for 10 more minutes. But why, Jim? Martha, I said stand here for 10 minutes. I'm waiting, I'm charging my phone. I have to stand right here. I have to stand right here, Martha. Now, you said you wanted me to have a good time in New York. Guys, that's Father Duffy. Father Duffy was a war hero from World War I. He was in 100 battles. He gave the last rites to over 700 dying men on the battlefield. Did not carry a gun, he carried a Bible. His Bible was his faith. These are the famous red steps, guys. I'm not taking you up there today because, as you can see, look at how crowded it is. It's insane. One night I came here and Jay-Z was shooting a music video with Alicia Keys. Hey bro, you dropped your mask. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving. Now I'm gonna take you to a place where you can get inexpensive shoes, like the ones I'm wearing. $40. It takes $40 to make me holler. I get paid to do the wild thing. Look at this little angel. How cute is that one?
You guys in the back, move up. Adelante. Aquí.
They want you to move up so they can get that money from you.
Everyone move up. Adelante.
You didn't get my money, Playboy. You didn't get my money. All right, I hope you guys had a nice time on the Boogie Bob International Tour. The Times Square extravaganza. Naked women. Come on. That's a bonus. I'm trying to find naked guys for the ladies. Ladies, stick around. I'm looking for naked guys. Although the naked guys you see out here usually are not that desirable. How are you? Guys, my favorite. You are the sweetest, nicest person on all of YouTube. How are you doing? Because I haven't seen you since New Year's.
It's been a while. I haven't seen you too.
Look how handsome. Ladies, look how handsome he is. Brother, are you okay? And is your family okay?
Yeah, so far
I love to see you.
I'm so happy to see you here.
I'm happy to see you. You're going to do the tour real quick?
Yeah, I'm having down.
Guys, if you haven't subscribed already, he is wonderful.
Thank
he
you.
also makes really good videos. You don't make videos that often,
Yeah.
but when you do,
Thank
they're
you.
really
Thank you
good.
so much. I
You had the
appreciate
best
it.
Empire State Building video of
Thank you,
anybody.
thank you.
I loved
Yeah.
it.
I
So
also
good to see
appreciate
you.
your kindness all
Well,
the
you're a
time.
very
Thank you.
nice
It's good to see
person.
you, man.
I appreciate
I'll
you,
text
brother.
you.
God bless you. Guys, you can join Safat. He is one of the biggest YouTubers in New York City. I think he has about 150,000 subscribers. He's such a nice, kind kid. I would love it if, what's that? Yeah. Yeah, no. I don't wear the bootlegs, but it looks like one. No, this is from Amazon.
Oh, it looks like
It's funny. I went to Chinatown today. They had all the bootleg RMs, and I'm looking at my watch. I go, it looks very similar.
They were all hopping on you. They thought you had the real one, right?
They know me down there though. All right, brother. Thanks. All right, everywhere I go. Yeah, this is not a Richard Mille. It's a Pin Time. Very similar. It's a beautiful watch. I think it's 30 or 40 bucks on Amazon. I got every color they had. It's a beautiful watch. I can't go nowhere without someone stopping me. By the way, a Richard Mille that he was talking about is $200,000. Does he really think I'm walking around in Times Square with a $200,000? What are you, insane? What are you, high? Now, guys, I live right down the block, so I don't usually shut off in Times Square. I shut off inside my house in a jacuzzi. I'm gonna go inside, I'm gonna get out of my clothes, I'm gonna jump in the jacuzzi, and we're gonna do a 9-hour live stream. I think this kid's gonna pop a wheelie. I was right. All right. One-handed. Pretty good. It feels like someone took a hammer to my feet. We're just walking. I did the whole Times Square thing. I took you to see the migrants. Guys, I think the word immigrant has a negative connotation. These are migrants. They didn't sneak into New York. They were bussed here from Texas or Florida, used as political footballs, and bounced around. I hope that wherever they land, they find compassion and kindness, love and acceptance. They're not taking no job from me. If they're taking a job from you, that's on you. I would love for them all, every single one of them, to find a job tomorrow. There are plenty of jobs in New York, my friend. Almost every building I know is hiring. These are not jobs that most of us would take. Guys, all these guys on bikes are Uber Eats. Every one of these guys is Uber Eats. Sometimes I'll come out here, there'll be 250 guys parked here on their bikes. All on Uber Eats. Just sitting there waiting for somebody to come out the door. Sorry, brother. And like this guy in the blue shirt, he's gonna come out the door and get his little Uber Eats. This guy, he got his Uber Eats. I love kindness. I'm in love with love. I've been in love with love my whole life. I hate hatred. I don't understand it. It's not a concept I get. There should be enough love and kindness for all of us to go around. I'm going to end the show tonight at the pizza shop. If you've never seen a New York City pizzeria, you're in luck. I'm also still waiting for Queen Latifah to drop by. Rev, can you call Queen Latifah and ask her where she's at? Because this is honestly, it's getting a little embarrassing. P. Diddy didn't show last week, and now Queen Latifah is not showing. This is unacceptable. People are going to start thinking I use clickbait. Guys, that right there, take a look. You're like, what is it, Bob? What is that? Well, I've talked about it for years. It is that. We have the best sunsets on the planet. That right there is actually that right there. We absolutely have sunsets that will destroy Hawaii. Just absolute beautiful. Hey, since I got a bunch of new people in here, I gotta show you this. I'm gonna just show it to you for a few minutes. Some of my regulars have seen it, but this, we're giving out a free trip to China. If you've ever wanted to go and meet really nice Chinese people and get in the water and float around like they do, I think you're going to really enjoy this video. I'm giving out tickets to 2 people on a romantic thing to China. I think you're going to like this.
Oh, look at this beautiful couple in China. Who says they're not romantic in China? This guy and his lady all alone in the water, just enjoying each other. What could be better than this? Just 2 young lovers against the world.
By the way, that's my music. If you like the music, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Guys, this could be you. All you have to do is win. This is not edited. This is a real video. Can you imagine the hours of fun you would have just sitting there in a tube, relaxing? 2 lucky winners will be picked next Friday.
The next time you're complaining about someplace in America being too crowded, don't. Just don't.
Next Friday, I'll be picking 2 lucky winners to join Bone Man in a trip to China where you can just sit out there and relax in the water. And if you could splash around, I invite you to try. Yeah, it's a little crowded, but think of all the people you'll get to meet. Should be fun. Almost done. We're almost done with the tour. I got a couple more tidbits to show you. Guys, we have left the Times Square area now. We're in my neighborhood. This is Hell's Kitchen, New York. I think it's the greatest neighborhood in New York. This is the fire department right here that we lost all 15 members on 9/11. Lost more firemen than any fire department ever has in one day. 15. Horrific and horrible. I didn't like, they weren't like my friends, but they were always kind and nice to my little friends that I would bring out here. Give them t-shirts and little fire trucks, coloring books. Very nice people. Almost done. We're just walking and talking. Okay. We're gonna end at the pizza shop up here, but I got a couple more pretty cool things to show you if you've never been on the channel. If you've been on the channel, then you're gonna see some things you've seen before. For instance, Alicia Keys. Hi there. How are you? All right. Ooh, I think she likes me. She did not throw a rock at me. That lady did not throw a rock at me. Alicia Keys was voted Artist of the Millennium. That's not the Artist of the Year or Best Piano Player of the Week. This is Artist of the Millennium. Born and raised right here in Hell's Kitchen, New York. Went to high school right across the street there. I'll show you that in a second. You like the Three Stooges? Curly Howard, Mo Howard, Curly Joe Howard, and Larry Fine was the red hair one. That was their cousin. They all went to synagogue right there. That's a fact. On the next block over, Ricardo Montalban, Mr. Rourke, welcome to Fantasy Island. Jimmy Durante, Danny Thomas, all went to that church. In fact, I think I got something pretty cool here I want to show you. I took this today. Let me see if I can find it. Do 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 do. Is this it? Nope. I came back from. There it is. Yep. This. No, that's Hard Rock. Trying to get my head together. I came out of the train. I went. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, I saw the guitar player in the train, and then I got out of the train. Oh, that's Hard Rock. There it is. I knew I'd find it. It's the only church that's ever won a... Guys, my thing is overheating. It says unsupported. It's all going to be on tonight. I apologize for wasting your time. It's the only church that ever won a Grammy. I mean, a Tony Award. And because it's on Broadway. And I actually have video for the first time ever. I went in today. I apologize, guys. It's been a very, very, very long day. I woke up this morning in a jacuzzi with 5 European models on top of me. That's a lot, guys. That's a lot. So I was very exhausted. And some of them were female. A couple of them were female. There it is. Alicia Keys High School. That girl is on fire. Right there. I keep on falling. I have a yearbook at my house because my ex-wife went to school with her. It's like Fame. I'm gonna live forever. It's a performing arts school. Oh, I'm really, really exhausted. I don't know that I'll make it to the pizza shop. If I don't, I want to tell everybody thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you had a good time. Make sure you hit the like button. I got 82 people in here. I have like 4 likes. But I have 250 dislikes. So that's good. Guys, if you like the channel, hit the like button. If you don't like the channel, hit it twice. And that will automatically make it, it'll show MTV and VH1 and all the TV stations that follow me that I'm not worth it. I'm so exhausted, even my jokes ain't working. Alright, almost done. I'm gonna go to the pizza shop. I'm gonna take you into the pizza shop. I haven't read my eyes are so tired, I can't read it. I can't read nothing. Rev, you still there? I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I ask you all to please spread kindness and love. Say your prayers for people. I always say the same thing. You do not have to give anyone no money. Got an old pair of gloves, a blanket. They come in real handy in the winter. Got a can of soup. What's really nice is a hello. You got to be careful who you say hello to, but a hello is always nice. Very few people reject a hello. That was a very, very rough day. I think the Chinatown, walking back and forth around Chinatown with my friend was very difficult.
That's the value in having that.
Guys, I don't think anyone realizes I'm 126 years old. That's a lot. That's a lot. I used to tell Abe Lincoln, when I first in high school with Abe Lincoln, I used to tell him, one day I'm going to be on a thing called YouTube when it's invented. And he said, when? I said, 407 years to then. Somebody look up a score. I'm going to do it in 4 score. All right. Shall we proceed? Yes, indeed. You guys want to meet my pizza crew? Yeah. I want to get some pizza. Ugh. Every step is like someone smashing my feet with hammers. We're almost there. Right here. By the way, rats eat half price. So if you have a pet rat or a rat comes in, half price. They love me in here. I'm a big celebrity. What's poppin'? Sorry, Playboy. Hey, brother. Can I get one of the barbecue, please? And people like this one? That's popular? You like this one? I'll try one of those too. Thank you. That's called the Chicago style. Look at that big ass slice. And of course you get all your strombolis. And you get your sausage rolls. These are really good garlic knots. Oh, and look at this one here. This one here is really good. That one. That's a pepperoni. Margarita. Wasted away again in Margaritaville. That's the Supreme. And some little square ones. I forget what they call a Napoleon. A Sicilian. Sicilian. All right, guys. A little something for the ladies. Thank you for tuning in. I love you all. Please be good. Please be kind to each other. Be good to yourself because you deserve it. And if ain't no one told you today you're special, they tripping. You're special. You can do anything you want to do. God bless.